I would like to tell you about a client of ours called Eduardo. One of the joys living in London is that the world comes to London. It's got an excellent legal system as well. Eduardo had a software company. He'd come up with this brilliant bit of software, great bit of tech, and it was his company and he was the only director and he owned it all, but he needed investment. So he went to somebody else, let's call him Steve. Steve came along and says, yes, I've not actually got any money for you, Eduardo, but what I can do is set your company up so that people will want to invest in it. What you need to do, Eduardo, is sign these agreements. And these agreements gave shares to Steve and to two other directors that Steve appointed. And it also gave away Eduardo's ability to fire any of the directors. So right there and then, Eduardo, even though he was still the majority shareholder, had given all of his power away to control the company. So the first lesson from this is please don't sign documents without getting proper legal advice on them. Eduardo trusted Steve when he shouldn't have, and so, as I say, he gave away all the power to his company. Steve realized that Eduardo's software was fantastic and so set out to take control of the company himself. What he started to do was to try and edge Eduardo out of the company. Numerous spurious allegations were made against him about misconduct and so on. Eduardo came to me when he was absolutely on the floor. All of his confidence had been gone. He'd been working with people who were deliberately trying to undermine him for months. What we did is we pointed out what actually was going on to the solicitors that Steve had instructed, and guess what? All the bad behaviour stopped. Eduardo, very keen to keep hold of the company, very keen to get investment, so him and Steve, in very difficult circumstances, neither of them entirely happy, but they did start working together to get new investment into the business. So there's a lesson. Be very careful who you go into business with. Check them out first. If you are being asked to look at a document, particularly if it's your company and you're giving away shares, make sure that you get legal advice on it. If you've gone beyond that point and you're in dispute with the directors of your company and other shareholders, then we'd love to hear from you because we can help you there. If you have a question about the management of companies or the ownership of companies or partnerships, please let us know. Put it in the comments below this video. Let us know what questions you would like us to answer and we'd be happy to do it.